Hey folks, it's Stu Beans from the Little House of Beans, and today I am going to do a product review of an OMNIA product that just came out, and this is the OMNIA Cooler Bag. Check this out. Here's a cooler bag. Why would OMNIA come out with a cooler bag? Well, because they also have these aluminum foil preparation tins along with a cardboard cover. This is what they look like. This is a 5-pack. That's how they're sold, in a 5-pack. And the idea behind this is that you do meal prep or you do cooking before you go on your camping trip, and then fill one of these up, throw it in your freezer, and then when you get to your campsite, wherever it is you're going, you defrost your food using the OMNIA with one of these. And so the cooler bag will fit 3 of these. And so what they decided was, well, if people are going to freeze their food, travel with it, why not make a cooler bag? And that's exactly what they've done here. So you can fit 3 of these, you can stack 3 of these in here and travel with your cooler bag. Also, what comes with this cooler bag is one of these. This is, I don't know what to call it, a freezer pack. Yeah, this is a freezer pack. This one's sealed, but I have another one in the freezer. So how we're gonna do this is we're gonna do a couple of different tests, and this video, once it's finished, will be having been done over several days, if not more than a week. So I'm gonna test the temperature of the cooler bag. Like, how does it, how long will it hold, how long will it keep food cold? I have a little temperature thing here that I can put a sensor in here. And what we'll do is we'll do a couple of different tests. First, I'll test indoors, which is how the video is gonna start. And I'll do 2 different tests indoors. I'll test the OMNIA freezer pack in there, and we'll watch that temperature, and we'll see how long it takes for this to become completely unfrozen. And then I'm also going to use a couple of bottles of frozen ice, a couple of frozen bottles of water, sorry. And we'll do the same test. We're going to do that test indoors, and then we're going to do the exact same test outdoors, and I'll measure the temperature and so on and so forth, and that'll give you not a scientific view, but it'll give you an idea of how you might use the cooler bag and the freezer trays, the aluminum freezer trays, how you might use this product. And at the end, 2 things will happen. I'll give you an opinion, and I'll also give one of these away. I'll give you this with the freezer pack, and I'll put a 5 or yeah, we'll put one of these. So stick around for the video. Somewhere in the middle or somewhere at the end, I'll tell you how you can win this in this video. So I'm going to cut to my indoor tests, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so I've had this freezer doodad in my freezer for a couple of days now, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw it in the cooler. You can and we're going to see how long it takes just for this thing to melt down. This is the ambient temperature in my office right now, and I'm going to throw this thing in here as well, and we'll see how long this lasts just by itself. Just a quick check here. Inside is 46. This is at the 5-hour mark. Where's the zipper? Somewhat melted. Maybe half melted. I don't know if that's gonna make it through the night. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so the freezer, or the freezing thing, lasted maybe 6 hours, and I left it in there. I didn't open it up, and this was the finishing temperature, 67 degrees Fahrenheit. That's in here. So that was left overnight. I'm going to put this back in the freezer, and I'm going to do the same test with a couple of frozen water bottles. Okay, so these are frozen water bottles. I'm going to throw 3 of them in here. See how they sit like that. And we're going to try this test one more time. I'll put the temperature sensor on the side here so it's not touching. And we're starting out, the room temperature is 71. Inside the bag right now it says 67. So we're going to see if this makes any difference. So here we are the next day, and if you can see, the 3 bottles of frozen water, the temperature in there hasn't changed. The lowest it's been is 44 Fahrenheit, and it's sitting at 45 right now. I'm just going to open this up and take a look and see how melted those bottles are. But in terms of keeping something cool in there, okay, so these are melted, and I couldn't tell you when they melted, but there's still plenty of ice in that. Let's double check that again. Yeah, there's some ice in there, and there's ice in there. I'm going to call this test a success as far as using your own ice. Huh. Okay, take from that what you will. We are at 1 hour, outside temperature 89, inside the cooler 60. Ooh. I'm going to let it go another hour before I open that up. Okay, hottest part of the day. You can see it's 90, and inside the bag is 64. I'm going to quickly open it and just see how much is frozen, how much left on the ice pack. Ice pack is probably 3/4 unfrozen. It's pretty close. Guess we could leave it in there for another hour or so. Okay, we're at the 4-hour mark. Ambient temperature hasn't changed. It's 90. The inside temperature of the cooler is 62. I'm pretty sure that the freezer pack is going to be melted, which it is. So let's say that in the heat, that's 4 hours. Okay, to repeat the other indoor test, I have the 3 bottles of frozen water in here. Ambient temperature out here is 89. I'm going to throw my sensor in here and start the timer. So the only downside to doing it the way I do it is that you would not be able to get 3 of the frozen packs in here. You would be able to do 2. I don't know if that's a big deal, but I also suspect that it'll be cooler in here, and these ice bottles will be cooler longer. They won't melt as fast. So here we go. Let's start the timer. Okay, hour and 15 minutes, and the outdoor temperature has pretty much stayed the same, 89. The inside the cooler bag with the 3 bottles of ice is at 57. Definitely a little bit cooler than the OMNIA ice pack. So I'm going to go to the movies, and we will check this in like 4 hours or so. See what it looks like. Okay, so it's 6 hours later. We've gone to the movies, and it's now evening time. And you can see when it's not hot out. I mean, look how the temperature has dropped in that bag. Yeah, we went to the movies, Edie. You were there. And so ambient temperature right now, 80. Inside the cooler bag is 45. So we'll just check. Yeah, these are almost fully frozen. It's very, yeah. So I think if you're going to use this bag, for anything more than a couple hours to keep food cold, then ice bottles are the way to go. If you know, a couple hours, I think you're okay with that Omnia freezer pack. Anything more than a couple hours, and I would do this. That's what I would do.
As Stu previously stated, we will be doing a giveaway for the OMNIA cooler bag, along with these foil baking dishes with card lids. Nifty. What do you have to do? Must be a subscriber to Little House, and please comment below. Gustaf is cool. Get it? Gustaf is cool. Please comment below, and you will be eligible to win this great cooler bag with these foil baking dishes.
Thanks, Edie. Now you know how you can win one of these. So my final thoughts in closing. First of all, the bag is very nice. It's pretty deep, and the zipper seems okay, and you know, it's obviously a nice space color, or if you want it to match your shift pod. How many of you know what a shift pod is? And then, of course, you can use these. My suggestion is, unless you're ready to defrost in a couple hours, I would not use the freezer pack that they give you with this. It only lasts for a couple hours. I would probably put 2 of these in here. It'll hold 3, but I would probably put 2 of these here and use the ice bottles that you saw me demonstrate. So do I like it? Yeah, I like it. I think this is a lifestyle thing, right? We don't necessarily pre-make our meals and then defrost them when we go camping. So that's why I kind of call it a lifestyle accessory, where you can just do your cooking at home, freeze them, put them in here, travel like this. I will say this, I can't see using this when we go on the boat, right? And or when we go to the beach, we have a nice cooler bag. And again, you saw that with frozen ice bottles, works pretty well. So that is it. Don't forget to look at the description to see all the rules for the giveaway. And that's the end of this review. So thank you for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button. Put a lot of work into these. And we'll see you on the next one. See ya.